So I've got the Galaxy S26 Ultra, and in this video, I'll be showing you the most anticipated feature of this phone, and that's the privacy display. Now, Samsung has always been cooking with their displays, and this one is no different. So they have this beautiful OLED panel for the S26 Ultra lineup. It's beautiful and it has nice viewing angles because it's an OLED panel. It looks brilliant. It's good. But now, instead of slapping a privacy screen protector, which looks horrible and takes away all the brightness and all the beauty of the OLED panel, Samsung have built that feature into the phone. So you can actually go to the quick settings panel and you should see the privacy display toggle. You can also access this by going to settings and then going to display, and then you should see privacy display right there. Now you can turn on the privacy display just like that, and the entire phone now acts as if it has a privacy screen protector. So people from the sides cannot be able to see whatever it is that you're looking at. It's just as good as the best privacy screen protector you can buy on any store. So you can turn that off at any time. Anytime you don't need it, you turn it off. Now, to make things even better, you can have conditions for turning on this privacy screen protector. So that means you can go to the app section and choose specific apps that you want this on. So maybe you can choose some apps where you need some privacy. Let's say for an app like Instagram, the Samsung Health app, maybe you don't want people snooping on that, and the Messages app. Okay. Now, when you have those selected, and then they're in this list, and you can turn that on. So conditions for turning on, that means you can use your phone as normal. Okay, so it's a normal phone. You have all these viewing angles, but as soon as you launch one of the apps selected, like the Messages app, it goes completely dark. Okay, if I exit, you can see the screen. If I launch that app again, it's completely dark, just because I have that privacy screen. So if I could go back into those settings page, you can turn this off at any time. And of course, you can come back here and add apps and remove apps at will. It's very customizable. You can have it on the specific apps that you want. Unlike the privacy screen protector, which when you just put on, it's there and it's always there. Whether you want to watch a movie, whether you want to edit a photo, you have that ugly screen protector right there. This is good. So you can also choose to turn it on for when you're entering PIN, password, or pattern. So anytime you're entering a PIN somewhere or you're typing in a password, it recognizes that, and then it's going to turn on privacy screen for that specific area where you're typing in a password. So I'm going to attempt to go and try and put in a password. So you can see, let me turn it like this, and then let's try and put the password. And as you can see, as soon as I go to that page, it goes completely dark. And as soon as I put in the password, I can now see what's going on the screen. So that's another way you can use that. And then also you can choose to enable it for notification pop-ups. So if you have those notification pop-ups that come right here, it's gonna turn on the privacy screen just for that area where you have that notification. So as you can see, that's a message. As soon as I turn it like this, you can see everything else is visible except that notification pop-up. So that's what that does for you. So again, you can turn that off when you want to. Everything is just customizable to exactly the way you want it. So that is basically how that privacy display works on your phone. And you might be wondering, what's the technology behind this? How did Samsung manage to make this work? Now, from what I'm reading, they managed to have different types of pixels on the display of this phone. So normally for any OLED panel, whether it's a TV or a Samsung phone, you have OLED panels emitting light at about 180 degrees. So all round, if you have a pixel here, it's emitting light all round. And that's why these phones normally have very good viewing angles, especially when you don't have that feature turned on. So you normally have very good viewing angles. So what Samsung did is they put some of the pixels to only shoot light straight. So you can only look at them straight. And when you turn the phone like this, those specific pixels are not emitting light to your face. Okay. So when you turn on the privacy display, basically the phone that just turns off those pixels that are displaying light at 180 degrees and only leaves those pixels that are shooting light straight at your face or perpendicular to the surface of the phone, so that you're only able to see those pixels properly when you're looking at the phone straight. And when you turn the phone like this, you'll not be able to see any light. Now, when you turn this off, it brings those other pixels into perspective, and so you're able to see everything even at different angles. And you can tell that's happening because when you turn on that feature, you can literally see the screen dim a bit. Even when you're looking straight at it, when you turn this on like this, you can see the screen has dimmed a bit. That means some of the pixels are not emitting light. So that's what I understand from what I'm reading about how Samsung was able to make this work. If you have anything to add on to that, feel free to talk to us down in the comment section. And also, if you have any questions, again, you can talk to us in the comment section. Good luck.